on, everybody? The Edison T-Crux, and I've got a little bit different setup here, so I'm kind of experimenting a little bit. That's why I'm actually started up a little bit sooner here to make sure that got everything going here. Hopefully this is good. My second monitor, my old monitor, I recently got a new monitor, so I can have two. And my second monitor was my old one, and I don't even know how long I've had that thing. Probably close to 10 years. It's been a long time, and it finally, I think, bit the big one. So I'm now using my tablet to read the chat. So I'm just kind of figuring out my setup here. Poor Lemix here says, I don't know if you know, but I feel the game volume is a little too loud for your voice. Yeah, I've been trying to tinker with the volume, because I felt in the past, last couple of streams, it seemed like, and we'll see how it is in the actual play, because it seemed like before, that intro music is kind of really loud. It seemed before that the game volume, like, when I was talking to NPCs, it was too quiet. Like, you couldn't really hear them, which is kind of unfortunate. So, like, I want to try and, I don't know, talk to somebody, or somebody I can talk to. Just folks down here. So, oh man, guys, I've been playing a bit off camera, not doing main quest stuff, but I gotta tell you, I love Auridon, man. If I wasn't hyped for Somerset before, just getting a glimpse around, walking around in Auridon. This is the High Elven, or the outer island of the Somerset Isles. You see it's down here. Just walking around Auridon, looking at the architecture, looking at all this stuff. Poor Lemix is probably just the intro music. Yeah, let me know though, if you could, Poor Lemix, it'd be a big help. Just let me know how the audio sounds, because I've been tinkering with it. When we get into the game, because it might be too loud, but I felt before it was too quiet, so I don't know. I'd love input though. But like, look at this, man. This, like, the architecture, the trees, the foliage, everything is beautiful. Let's try to talk to someone just to get an idea. Hey, Huna.
You're here to work metal, yeah?
Yeah.
Check my wares before you get your hands dirty.
Check your wares.
You'll find something worth buying. I guarantee it.
If you say so. All right, so worth considering, worth kicking around here. So, oh man, I'm excited. So I've done a little bit of crafting and such off camera, just little bits here and there. I made me some baked potatoes and some chicken breasts. I'm working my provisioning skill, which is like food and drink. So I'm actually going to chug down some stuff now. Chug-a-lug. I have a chicken breast, which will increase my max health by 5,500 for 35 seconds. Portland says voice volumes. The voice volume seems right. And potatoes. Potatoes. So I'm gonna eat one of these. Nom nom. That's a very. That is chicken. I thought I ate the potato. I'm like, that's a weird looking potato. And let's have a drink as well. This increases stamina recovery. That sounds right. Yeah. Ah, chug it down. Chug it down. So what you up to, Poor Lemix?
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Okay, I gotta start this quest, because she follows you around until you talk to her, saying, do you know how long I've been looking for you? I've gotta guess, because you keep following me. So, hello, Stuga.
Greetings to you.
Yes. I think you want me to read the letter? Letter from the Forge Mother, Alga King Kurag Gro Orsinium's mother, invites me and adventurers like me to visit Hrothgar in the new city of Orsinium. Ambassadors wait in Daggerfall, Davin's Watch, and Vocal Guard to provide transport. Cool. So this actually starts the Orsinium DLC. Portland says, I haven't been eating potatoes as much. It's a straight up crime. Dude, potatoes are great. So Orsinium is up here, the Hrothgar Mountains, which is kind of cool. I've always been interested in, lore-wise in the Orsinium, because it's like the orcish homeland, but like it's always being like destroyed and rebuilt and such, so I find that kind of cool. So what we need to do, we're not going to that, we need main quest is where I want to progress now. I want to go talk to Dumbledore. Maybe, man, just look at the environment here. I am so hyped for Somerset just to see more and explore more of the Somerset Isles because of this, like, everything, man. The architecture, the foliage and such. It's beautiful on Auridon. I can only imagine this. Prolong says, is this the 4th part? Yes, it is. Well, this is based on the fact you can imagine my life can't be too great without potatoes. That's true. What can it be without potatoes? Yeah, this is just beautiful, though. I'm really excited to explore more of the islands. So, we are going to venture forth this way. We're actually probably going to take a little time away from the beauty of here. Oh my gosh, I love... Oh, that was cool. The beauty of Auridon, because we're actually then going to go into the dark dinginess of Molag Bal's Realm of Oblivion, which I believe... What is that called again? I know it's... Coldharbour! That's where we're going to be spending some time in Coldharbour. Which is cool, but not nearly as pretty, admittedly. Not nearly as much of a tropical paradise as this place is. So, there we go. So around here... Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing bing boom. Alright, here we go. The Harborage. Now the place is marked solo like that means that it limits that only one player can be in here. So I won't see any other player characters while I'm in this area. This is like for the main quest thing. They kind of limit it a bit. But it's cool. Dumbledore! Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength, who would hold small children up by their throats and say, "Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?" Sorry, that always bugs me. That has always bugged me. Okay. Empty bottle, not interested. Alright. See, Portlock says, how's your week shaping up? You know, last week was rocky. It was a really rough week.
Familiar footfalls. Come closer, Bessie.
Recognize my footfalls? Yeah, last week was a really rough week. Really rocky on the household. A whole lot of us. This week's shaping up a bit better. So far, this week is shaping up a bit better. So that's good news. Got some exciting things on the horizon. Hopefully things continue to improve, and it looks like they are. It looks like things are better. Just hitting rocky patches. But then the good parts after the rocky patches always feel that much more rewarding. Search your backpack before I talk to you. Yes. Sure. Yeah. Just read that real quick. Nice. Alright. Hello, Dumbledore. You're wearing sandals. It's a fun little detail.
Welcome to the Harborage vestige.
Yes.
This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I've seen worse caves. I've lived in worse in Minecraft.
Nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Cool. So when you first appeared in Coldharbour, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere.
No, but
Before we
all
truly
roads
understand
lead
our
to Mafia.
destination, we must speak
Big
of the
immigration
past.
problem. Wait, what? Sorry, wrong game. Portlock says you can just take stuff out of his pack. Oh yeah, he don't mind. He's blind. He doesn't notice. How would he even know? See, history lesson? What?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and
Yes.
walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
It's like a pensieve? This is some total Harry Potter stuff going on here. Didn't this
Enter
happen
my
in the
mind,
sixth
Vestige,
movie or book?
and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna. There's actually gonna be some cool exposition coming up here. So if you're interested in the overarching story, this is the episode for you. To find out more about the
Follow me,
overarching
Vestige,
plot.
and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
And again, let me know how the volume is, because I want to be able to hear the NPCs in the video. Because the voice acting is actually
My
pretty
part
good.
of the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life.
You were a teacher at Hogwarts. You were a professor. You were the headmaster,
The
in
Moth
fact.
Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death.
Ironically, I'm going to be dealing with Moth Priests in tonight's Skyrim stream, so hey, appropriate much.
It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
Yeah, I felt the same way when I first picked up Skyrim. Then I started devoting my life to the Elder Scrolls. That's pretty much how it went.
Scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
It happens. It happens. This is pretty cool. I'm all transparent and stuff. Alright. What's up, Prophet?
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What's that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the 5 companions.
Who are these 5 companions? I have no companions.
The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
This is really cool setup stuff for the later games too. Prologue says, it's been a good volume. It's only when the music gets a little loud, but the voices and music hasn't been loud in a few minutes. I love the option. Goodbye. Just goodbye. Yeah, I think I can even turn down the game's music too, but I think it's only that intro one that's really loud. The rest, I think it's good, which is nice. Dragonborn? I think isn't that the wrong game?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins.
Yeah.
It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Yeah. Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
This actually ties cool stuff into the events of Skyrim, because you know the Dragonborn, and also the Amulet of Kings plays a big role in Oblivion. So it's kind of cool history, because this takes place like 1,000 years before the events of Skyrim. So this is the past. This is the prequel to the other Elder Scrolls games.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor.
I remember her.
Abner Farn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council.
Alright.
The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard.
Excellent.
The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed.
Failure.
And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor.
Oh.
The King of Worms.
With a title like that, why'd you invite him to your party?
And your executioner.
Oh, my executioner. He's the one I must take down. I will get revenge.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could this Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn, even if he succeeded?
Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
But why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
I see. Tell me about this Mannimarco who killed me.
Mannimarco, the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
Oh dear. So, what happened? I don't care that much about the other companions, but what happened when they performed this ritual? That's what matters.
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Oh dear. Alright. Let's see it. Oh, we're going this way now? Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to be a heavy exposition episode. Which is cool. If you haven't, again, I'm hoping that some of my fans who have not played this game are encouraged to check it out, because it's really good.
Certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
The word of a traitor.
Work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you.
We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny.
Open the gates.
By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful
Where's
lineage.
this Mannimarco guy?
By
He's
the
over
fires
here.
of creation, let me be reborn.
Yeah, he's the guy that
By the will
has
of
to go.
Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Oh boy. Let's see how this goes. This will end well.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alesia.
Oh
You
dear.
will pay for your sacrilege.
Oh
The
dear.
veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's
Oh
happening?
dear.
The sky's opening up.
Oh,
This is
dear.
bad. This is very bad.
This is bad.
This isn't supposed to happen.
Oh
What's
dear.
the meaning of this?
That's
Mannimarco,
good.
what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Well, that's
Tosh.
pleasant.
Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Nope. No mercy. This is bad. This is bad news. I don't usually play in first person mode, but it's kind of fun. I like how in first person in this game, it actually accounts for my height. So like, he's noticed I have to look up a bit to see him. It's kind of, well actually he's about the same height as me, but a lot of times I notice like, a lot of people are taller than me because I'm kind of short. Kind of cool.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing
Yikes.
Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane map.
What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alesia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
Okay, and so what happens next?
Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst.
Yikes.
It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
Portland says, don't think I'll be able to get this Elder Scrolls, but I have been saving Skyrim for a rainy day. Next time I get bored, I'll dig into it. Nice, nice. And you know, it might eventually come to Switch. I mean, you know, generally speaking, Bethesda's been very pro-Switch, so they might be working on finding a way to port this over to that. They seem very much down with the Nintendo Switch, so it could happen. It could happen, and it's not just for PC. This is for Xbox and PlayStation 4, so a lot of options. What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Lyris was captured by Mannimarco and delivered to Coldharbour, the realm of Moloch Baal.
That's where I met her. What about Abner Tharn and this Mannimarco jerk?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council.
Of course.
And his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Mannimarco and his worm cult.
Well, that's pleasant. How did you end up in Coldharbour?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Mannimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Coldharbour, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat, old man? A blind old man such as you?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Mannimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright, I'll follow you, old
Long
man.
ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired.
Oh dear.
Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil.
Oh yeah, those things.
Into the depths of Coldharbour. His terrible engines of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel.
These are actually really cool. Like, you can go and fight at these things, and they're really, really fun. I'll have to show you guys sometime if you haven't seen one, because they are so much fun. It's like this massive, like, monster gauntlet. Like, they come down raining from the sky at certain places in the game, and then just like it's just absolute like dozens and dozens of things fighting all at once. It's
If the Lord
crazy.
of brutality and domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
It's really cool.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go back.
As you say.
Let's do it. Yeah, this is pretty cool though. I have not, in previous saves, finished the main quest by a long shot. I've only gotten a little ways into it. So, this part I've seen before, and I've seen a bit more, but as it gets a bit further, it's going to be new content even for me, which is cool.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You've given me a lot to think about, old man.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
What's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history.
Fair enough.
We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris, Titanborn. I remember her. She was spunky.
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Coldharbour. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
See. What should I do in the meantime?
Mannimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents wherever they can be found and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Excellent. So one cool thing about the main quests and some of the more important quests in the game is you get skill points for completing parts of them, which is really cool. So I know this main quest and like some of the other important ones give you that, which is nice. See, Prophet's Recollection, not really needed. Yeah, not too great stuff. I'll take the money, and usually down the bottom right you see you got 2.5k experience, which is always nice. And another kind of cool thing with the main quest here is it paces you. It says, hey, here's the next part of the quest. Now go take a break and go do something else. That's kind of nice. It's not immediately urgent like all the time, which is, I think, nice. Gives you room to breathe because there's so much to do. Now I gotta tell you, after that, I want to show you guys one of these dark anchors in action because they are so cool. They're really fun. They're a good way to like, if you need to like grind for experience, like they're a good way to just gain levels quickly. Which is fun. So, yeah, the nearest dark anchor is this one over here. So, let's just hop on and see some of the sights, huh? Head to the west. Yeah, just look at this, man. I love exploring around in Auridon. I'm not a big fan of the high elves, like, in general. Let's go this way. Let's go around the long way. I'm not a big fan of the High Elves. They're one of my least favorite races. They're certainly my least favorite Elven race by a long shot. This guy looks like he was trying to shoot me. I'd much rather play as Wood Elves, Dark Elves, or even technically Orcs are considered elves, technically. Not you know, very elf-y, but still, you know, considered elves. So I'm not a big fan of the high elves, but man, this place is beautiful. I love exploring it, so I'm really stoked to get to explore more of the Somerset Isles in July. It's gonna be, or is it June? It was June, yeah. I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be awesome. Just beautiful. Again, if all you've played is Skyrim, like, something tropical is really different, you know? 'Cause even the warmer parts of Skyrim, I would not call tropical. Kind of gonna keep a lookout for crafting materials out on the edges here. I kind of like to not go right on the path. Oh, there's the dark anchor. Remember I was telling you about it? Yeah, look, there it is. It's forming over here. A little late to the show. It'll probably be Probably be just missing it. Come on, see if I can get there in time to see some of the action. Probably gonna be just missing it. They're called dolmens, is the technical name, or dark anchors. And oh man, yeah, look. And people just crowd around when these things show up usually. I don't see a lot of... Oh, here they come. Here they come. We're in for the action. Alright. Let's do this! Here we go. It is like an epic, all-out, raging fight here. Like, look at this! I don't even know what's going on! I'm just swinging my blades around and hoping for the best. Jeez. And the music is epic. Here comes the boss. Here comes the boss. Look at this. Isn't this cool?
The plan is in place. You are but an human.
Now tell me that's cool. That is just... That's so cool, man. And you get this chest for doing it, a lot of experience. And then you can immediately run and go do another, and it's like, one's pretty much always up, so you can like run a circle, which is pretty cool. So like now I could run to... this dolmen, or dark anchor. I could then teleport up to, I think next one would be up here, or this one. It goes in like a circle. So you can just keep like spamming these. But man, it's so good. Alright, I can level up, which is nice. So, my bonus here, I get poultry and seasoning. And I get a recipe to use it. Oh, that's handy. That's handy. I'll take it. Yeah. And I'm gonna once again invest in that. Commit the points. Fantastic. Got some points to go. I'm just gonna hold on to them for a moment. So, poor Lemic, is there anything particular you want to see? Because that was the main, doing that part of the main quest. I could go ahead and start up the next main quest for the area, so continuing where I left off in the Vocal Guard quest line. Or if there's anything else that like you want to see, since I know you haven't seen this game.
Now.
Oh,
Seat me by the sea outside Vocal Guard.
oh, I guess he wants to do that more. Harbridge guy wants some action. Well, I guess we should do that. We should do that. Although I do want to learn this recipe, and I want to real quick. Since I'm in the area, I can... There's a cooking fire over here. I think I'm gonna cook me up that tarragon chicken. That sounded really good. That sounds really good. I could go for some tarragon chicken right now. Yeah. Let's see. Portlock says, honestly, I would rather leave it up to you. Yeah, so I think what I really wanted to do in this episode is progress the main quest a bit. And since Dumbledore... This is the wrong building. Since Dumbledore wanted to talk to me, like, I think it'd be best to keep going on with that. Get a little further in that, and then before we dive back in here. Alright, cooking pot. Make tarragon chicken. Ooh, that's nice. Definitely an improvement. Make it. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, so back to the Harbridge. So I think I can teleport there if I go to the Way Shrine. Yeah, so I'm just gonna cruise on over, go down by the beach. And see, I think this is the part where we're gonna try and get Lyris. Free her from oblivion, which would be nice. Very nice indeed. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Portland says, it was originally really in wonder about how you know so much about this game and know all these different names. Or I was originally in wonder. But then I realized that's just how I am with some games. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been a big fan of Elder Scrolls for a good couple years now. And I love the lore of it. I get really excited about it. So, you know, it's like those people who are like really into Pokemon, like, or any number of things. Like, to me, it's like each of the different areas and provinces in Tamriel here, like the different regions in Pokemon, and anything you're passionate about. You learn all this stuff. I could point to any part here on the map, no sweat. But yeah, this is, for at least a good while, I think this is probably my favorite. Alex comes over and waves. Like my favorite game franchise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I just really like it. And I've enjoyed all the games I've played of it. Hey Alex, would you like to play with this? I have another one of these, a controller like this, that doesn't really work so good. So Alex comes over and he sees my controller, he's like, ooh, can I play with that? And I hand him the one that doesn't really work that good. And then usually when I do that, then he runs off and takes it up to his room, and I won't see him for a while. So that works out pretty good. Poor Lemmick says that's what I thought. I realized I know all 807 Pokemon, kind of the same idea. Yeah, very much the same idea. And the thing about the Elder Scrolls games is it's like the thing they do best in the Elder Scrolls games. The combat is not the greatest. Nothing about the Elder Scrolls games is the greatest. Like a lot of the plots in the quests, except in ESO, I think the plots are really good in here. But like in Skyrim and such, plot is not the greatest. It's not the highlight. Combat's not the highlight. What they shines with is world building. Like it makes you such a great world that you can just get lost in. So I like getting lost in this world, so I kind of remember that stuff, which is cool. All right, Dumbledore, talk to me.
It is good to see you again.
It's been like 5 minutes.
In my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist.
Why do you speak in riddles?
Fate speaks in riddles.
You speak in
riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Coldharbour.
Is she safe?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver Molog Baal.
Oh, okay. Not too bad,
is in great danger. You must go to her.
Doesn't sound too bad.
I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
Open the gate! I've been waiting for that moment.
In Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
So, what happened to Lyris after we escaped?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe.
Sounds pleasant.
It's a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
Parlunk says, it's weird, my brother said ESO wasn't as interesting when I was asking about Elder Scrolls, because that's an opinion thing, as with all games. Although, a thing with ESO, it started out really rocky. Like, when this game launched, it launched back in, 2012, 2013? It's been out for a while, and when it launched, it pretty universally did not get received very well. Only in the last few years has it really picked up steam, and it's finally hit its tread, and now it's really good. But when it started, it was not that great, and that's why it still kind of has a lot of that reputation. Like, a lot of people remember that they judged it when it was new, and they're like, "Oh, this game isn't that great," which it wasn't, but they haven't really given it another chance since then, and it really has come a long way since then. So, a lot of people were like, "Oh, didn't ESO suck? I remember that sucked." But it used to, but not so much now. It's actually really good.
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment.
Gross.
It was a tortuous experience.
Gross.
But by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me.
Are you a Horcrux?
Created a chink in his own armor.
He's a Horcrux.
We are connected, he and I.
Yep.
With concentration,
definitely Horcrux.
I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage.
Oh, your brother's turning 30 tomorrow?
Woo! I can keep his attention
Old
focused
man.
on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
Isn't that dangerous?
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Coldharbour without this distraction. It is Molog Baal's realm, and his power there is great.
Excellent.
I will endeavor to.
Let's do it. Let's do it! I'm ready to go into oblivion. Let's do this. Let's do this. Coldharbour's realm of prisons within prisons, where all the imprisoned work with prisons and prisons, and by the Lord of Prisons. Realm of prisons within prisons where all the imprisoned... That's a lot of prison in one sentence. Oh, man. It's good stuff. Yeah, I want to just focus on this main quest for the moment. I think that's a good call. I'll take this. Obsidian? Sure. Sure. Sounds good. What are you working on over here? Coffee. I actually don't know if I need that right now. You can get cluttered by picking up provisioning goods, like food and drink ingredients. There's just so much of it and so limited crafting space. Hello? Lyris! What up? Why can't I talk to you? Oh, that's probably why. Hello! Oh, there we go. I'll take those. Hello, Lyris.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
Sometimes when I play games, I replace the name of a character item, replace something else in my mind. So every time they say that place, I just imagine they're saying another. Nice. Oh, Ann Arbor? Alright. Coldharbour, Ann Arbor. That's close enough. Prophet sent me to find you.
And he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
I'm not leaving without you. You've done me a great service.
You don't understand. They've done something to me.
I kind of figured they did. That's why I need to save you.
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry.
I'll retrieve them for you.
I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower,
We'll face them together.
my courage.
Don't worry. I've got this.
Do my best. Lead on.
Now let's also just explore a little bit, because you never know what kind of goodies you can find here. What kind of goodies we can find. Can go. Yeah, I'll save it. I just feel like they could have picked something better than goodbye. It's like, remember, what was the old, like, was it like an old AOL thing? It was like, goodbye. When you shut down, like, AOL Instant Messenger. Or one of those old, like, late 90s internet thing. Like, you were turning off the internet or something and it would go, goodbye. I feel like that was the thing. But it's been a while, quite obviously. There's that diagram, why not? So on there. I remember something where a computer voice goes, goodbye. Yeah, yeah. That was definitely a thing. I didn't imagine it then. It did happen to other people.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. The guards don't even beat them anymore.
Well, that's a plus. Gotta find what cheer you can in this place.
You back to work.
Oh. Yeah. I'll be back to work. Is that work enough for you? Is that enough work for you, buddy? Boom, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom. Physical, sneak attack, knock him down. And there we go. Just like that. It's just like cutting up, just like filleting a fish. I do remember the game having more emphasis on bye. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah. This game, it's really cool. I really enjoy this game. I get hooked on it. Like, I go, like, long time without playing, and then I go a long time, like, where all I do is play. I go in streaks with games. I did the same with Skyrim, too.
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16.
As you do.
Never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa? Is that you?
Go. We're unraveling some memories here. Let's do
Blade,
this.
you bastard! Die like the monster you are!
Oh, jeez. Hello. Ah! Manifestation of regret.
Are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
Oh. There we go. I destroyed that manifestation of regret. Yeah. Talk to you in a minute, but first let me search for any goods. Anything I can loot from your burning childhood home. No? Okay. Well, in that case, let's talk to your daddy.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
I'm here to help her. Who are you?
Alive. I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again.
They're using you to
I
keep
thought
Lyris
my
shackled.
torment would- I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here?
Well...
Lyris, is this true, child?
Daddy issues.
So cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look
That's
at
what they say about me,
the
too.
blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety.
Yeah, it's getting a
That's
little
why
bit
she
creepy,
died.
dude.
Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me.
Getting a little
Couldn't
bit
you
too
look at me,
personal.
Papa?
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I
This is so
loved
touching.
you, more than life
So
itself.
touching.
We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love
Let
you
me
too,
go,
Papa.
please. Oh, sorry.
Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone.
We are so disproportionate in height.
Let's get out of here.
Because I'm a wood elf who's short, and he's part giant, so he's very much taller than I am. Alright. Carry on. Can my
This
horse
place is a
come here?
labyrinth of hopelessness
No, I
built
can't.
to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Yeah, I've worked at some places like that, too. I've worked at a few places they could call the Foundry of Woe. Yeah, I'm not going to take food stuff right now. Just I get over-cluttered with it. Instead, when I need certain food things, I'll just frantically wander around looking for it. And wish I had been gathering all this stuff. That's just how I roll. I can sit. On the whole thing, I had to sit right where there's a drink. Tonsil Tingle Tonic. I could go for a Tonsil Tingle Tonic. And you know, actually, I could go for food, I think, too. How about this tarragon chicken? Let's go for this tarragon chicken. Sounds good. You see that? He was spinning around the chicken breast like his dagger. That was great. Oh, that was amazing.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah.
That was
I
pretty
stashed
awesome.
them in the footlockers all around
I'll
town.
take these.
I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time. 50. Let's hope the beast gets a lap.
Imperial footlocker.
Right.
With real feet.
Act natural.
Alright, act natural, guys.
She's all alone.
Bada bing. I'll take that. Hello. I'll take that. Bada bing, bada boom. Little high, little low. Don't mind me. Oh.
Wretched noise.
There we go. Manifestation of solitude. There we go. Get your gear. No worries. Chicken. I hope it's Parmesan chicken. It was tarragon chicken. It's tarragon, which is still pretty good. Man, I haven't had Parmesan chicken in a long time. Or like chicken Parmesan. Lyris, got
Did you
your
find
stuff.
something?
There you
I can't
go.
believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
Go for a bear claw right now too. Bruno said, I miss all the homemade food. Now it's usually microwave meals, which is good enough, but still. True. I know you love your microwave stuff. Alright, I'll look away. I won't look. The we look? Let's be gentlemen.
Excellent. I'm ready.
All right. That was really fast. All right. Let's boogie. Boogie woogie. The Paths of Toil. This is such a pleasant place. Man, I miss Auridon. Wasn't I just talking about how
Watch your
beautiful
step.
and lovely it was there?
Mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Oh, you don't say. Oh, she fell over. I feel like she should have better footing than that. Ow! Ouch! Man, we really have terrible footing. These guys do not look like they want to play. The Dremora have such creepy voices. I remember the first time I ever heard a Dremora was when I was live streaming Oblivion, and I was doing it blind. I'd never actually heard them before, and I just wandered out this place, and out of nowhere, not expecting it, I hear this thing in this like distorted voice go, "You dare come here!" And it sounds better in the game, but I was like, like I was legitimately creeped out. All right, this guy's gotta go. Boom. Bada bing. I wonder if there's anything down that other path. Nah, probably wasn't. Looked like a dead end. Watch your step. Yeah, I know, right?
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard.
Traitor.
I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like
Cutting away at him.
When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Mannimarco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Coldharbour will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure as bones it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Oh boy. Well, it says, these fights seem a little one-sided, maybe because I can't tell. I am a little bit higher level than you normally would be for this part. And these guys are meant to be the type you can just cut down. But yeah, overall, it's not like super challenging most of the time. I think there's a harder fight up here. Yep. No, this isn't too bad. But yeah, in general, those are like just the little mooks that you're supposed to be able to easily cut down. Ah. Whew, this is... yes, I spoke a little too soon, Borlemic. This thing is kind of ripping me a new one. Ow! Come on, Lyris. I can't do this alone, or even as a team. I need to heal a little bit. I need to go invisible for a little bit, recover some hit points, and yeah, I spoke too soon. There we go. Poor Lemon said I made it mad when I said that. You did, dude. Oh. All right. Well, thankfully it doesn't usually send you too far away. You can respawn right where you were for a filled soul gem, or you can respawn usually at a way shrine if you're in like the normal game, or like where it's appropriate here. Hi, you. Okay. Gotta get better at blocking. Tincture of health. Oh, jeez, not good. Not good. No, don't eat me! Stop eating me! Okay, come on. Now I should be able to put some... There we go! Woo! Woo! Well, that was fun. Go grab that axe. That axe! My cat kept walking up... the one time I slept at a normal time. Oh.
Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend?
I'm thirsty for Daedric blood. That's a creepy thing to say. Why would you say that? That's just creepy on so many levels. Oh, blueprints are always nice. Blueprints are always good because then you read them and then you can make the thing. So it's always a plus. All right, Lyris. What now?
My
Whoa,
axe.
jeez.
Oh, it feels good to have it back.
Okay, that's a little too close, Lyris.
Losing it was like
Lyris,
losing an arm.
step away. You are in my bubble, and I'm literally inside your clipping. This is uncomfortable.
I don't know. I don't trust him, and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him. I could have strangled him with my bare hands.
That's amazing, says Borolemic.
No.
It is.
I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
How do you feel now, other than way too close to me?
Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange?
You feel like
I
a
feel
warrior again.
powerful
Good.
enough to take on. We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back...
Check it out. Now, please, step away
Stand
from me.
back.
Please,
Damn
could you
pile of
stand back?
heavens
That's
if
what I was trying to
stop
tell
me
you.
now.
That's what I was trying to say. Boom! Oh, she didn't use her axe. She just punched it open. That's how she rolls. She just punches through it, man. Let's see, Portland says, well, listen, I need to go eat something with more substance. We'll get into it. Won't be back before its end. It was fun. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me, my friend. Always good to have you. Oh, jeez. I got an Ogrim to deal with. Wish me luck with this Ogrim.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Good luck. Enjoy your food, my friend. Ooh. Yeah. All right. I'll take that. Alrighty. Got more buddies up in here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Taking them out. Oh, these are the big chains from the dark anchors, I bet. I love the little details like that. It's really cool. And I love how they don't notice Lyris. Like, I get it. I'm stealthy, but what's her excuse? What is her excuse? Don't really picture her as the stealthing around type. Oh, already spotted me. That's okay. Some Cheetos. Might have some Cheetos. Just one second. Let me finish off these punks over here. Jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go. What's that, bud? Not right this second, okay? Alright, take your heart. Excellent. I'm gonna step away for just a moment here, folks. 1 second. Have returned. Sorry about that. Kid wanted some Cheetos. Alright. Let's get some Prison of Echoes. That sounds just as much fun as everything else here. Alright. Let's do the sneaky sneak.
Did you hear that?
Oh. These guys don't care. They don't care. Is there anything in here?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't be. It might be. Don't never say it couldn't be. Lyris, wait up! Wait up! Oh dear. Oh, this looks pleasant. This looks very pleasant.
Sai, what's happened to you? What
Oh
have you
dear.
done?
He's one of those
Lyris.
companions.
Lyris, I can see you.
Oh dear.
Are you really there?
Sai, it's me.
Doesn't look good.
We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me.
Oh dear.
They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai,
Dear.
you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it.
Dear.
We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there.
Observe the
Sai?
conversation.
Sai! No!
Sigh!
Bring him back, you bastards!
Watch your language. That
was
wasn't
no
good.
trick. That was Sai Sahan.
Are you gonna be alright?
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there.
Must be a way.
We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here.
Let's go. Let's boogie woogie. Oh look, a door. And a trunk. I'll take that. Anything else look valuable in here? No. It's over here. Best to just give it a quick once around. Nope. Alright. My bet would be pull the lever. Hey, hey. Lovely stuff. You don't even care. This guy don't notice. You don't notice nothing. Oh, I'll take lockpicks. I'm always game for some lockpicks. Oh, someone. There's an actual threat here. Bada boom. Excellent. Lockpicks are lovely. It's hard to tell who are just these soul-shriven dudes and who are actual, like, enemies. At a glance, they all look the same. But that person up there looks like a real threat. Ding. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, another design. Daedra heart. Never a bad thing. What do we got over here? Search the trunk. I'll take an iron sword. Let's pass in the ginkgo. Places. Pretty cool. Is there no one guarding the door? No. Alright. That's cool with me. That's cool with me. I'll take the ash, actually. That I'll take. That I will take.
The quicker we find a way out of
Yes,
here.
I know. I was trying to open the door to the Crucible of Terror. Doesn't that sound like where everyone wants to be right now? The Crucible of Terror?
Something's wrong.
That's pleasant looking.
All the doubt, fear, loneliness. It's all coming back.
All these lockpicks.
I have
nice.
to push through this.
I think I might already have that recipe,
go.
but that's okay. Yeah, I think I've already... No, I haven't. Nice. Well, now I do. That's pleasant. Well, this don't look great. Oh dear. Let me... Oh, too late?
It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it.
Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Well, this doesn't look like a pleasant experience. Put some damage on this thing. Ah, jeez. Ouch! Run, run! This thing does not look pleasant. Ah, jeez. Alright! Yeah! Yeah! Didn't even drop anything. Cheap jerk. Cheap jerk didn't even drop any loot. Oh well. There's some varied loot scattered about. Alright. Let's boogie on out of here. Actually, let's see if there's a chest over here first. Something of value. Something to make the trip worth it, other than, you know, freeing the person who saved me. It's good enough. Let's do it! To the harborage! Do-do-do-do! Excellent. Excellent. And I think once this little plot area wraps up, then I'll be finishing up for this particular stream. Watch the exchange.
Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive.
Yes.
Prophet, Mannimarco captured Sai Sahan.
Oh no!
He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
Oh boy. Prophet, talk at me. Talk at me, Dumbledore.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
Largely intact. She's been through a lot.
And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
So we saw this protection of this Abner Tharn guy, and didn't know what to think of him.
Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Mannimarco and his worm cult. Curiouser and curiouser.
Curiouser and curiouser. Sai Sahan said that Mannimarco wants the Amulet of Kings. Why?
As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan.
I see.
For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must
go
set
do
my
some
mind
side
to the
quests.
task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on.
One more thing. Why did Molag Bal leave Lyris the possibility of escape?
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right.
Excellent. Another
Farewell,
skill
Mr.
point, always good. This... that's not bad. Cost of stamina abilities. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Wait, oh, did I...
Lyris is safe.
Yeah.
Perhaps
I hit escape instead of complete quest.
Perhaps it was all...
There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Well, I think this, like I said, is where I'm going to be wrapping things up for now. Looking forward to doing some more here. Increasing all my skills. Doing some stuff. Like I say, I do some of the less exciting stuff off camera. And I usually do the main important quest stuff on camera. So that's what's been shaking here. So I'll get some more, you know, probably be higher level the next time you see me. But I'm having fun. I'm excited to be keeping moving with this stuff. It's pretty cool. Next time I might do some more of this stuff around Auridon, the main quest over here, because, well, I don't know, all this, like, you know, Wailing Prison and Temple of Woe and whatever, all that stuff, it's kind of down and dreary and depressing. I wanna hang out in this beautiful Auridon place, man, for that Somerset hype. You know, get a little bit of fresh air and whatnot. Ooh, pretty soon I'll be level 15. I can swap weapons, which would be nice. You can have then like 2 complete loadouts of weapons and like your hotbar, and you can switch them with a button, which is pretty handy. Pretty handy. Just want to load and end out in the beautiful, beautiful sunlight of Auridon. Unless probably it's nighttime, knowing my luck. Oh no, got some sun. Excellent. That is a very small mammoth. Like noticeably smaller than the bear. Excellent. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know not a ton of people other than poor Lemic earlier were there to watch live, but that's okay. That's okay, because I recorded and put it up. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this mission, this journey. And I'm really excited to keep playing. I've been having so much fun with this. And until next time, catch you later, everybody.